You ever wake up and your whole yard looks eaten? I'm talking shrubs gone, flowers missing. It turns out my neighbor's goats had gotten loose. And yeah, it gets a lot worse. Yeah, my neighbors had goats. Not one goat or two or three goats. No, they had 20 goats. And one summer when they went on vacation, all hell broke loose. Now, in their mind, everything was handled. The gates were shut. They had plenty of feed out, plenty of water ready. I think they was going to be gone probably for over a week. So what could possibly go wrong? Well, everything. Because in about 3 days into their vacation, those goats had a staff meeting. And apparently they all voted. And they voted for freedom. So I wake up one morning, and I look out the window and I see one goat. Okay. That's not that big of a deal. Then I see two goats. Then I look closely. There's 20 goats in my yard. They were just roaming around the subdivision, like they pay HOA fees. I walk outside and they had done wandered off to my neighbors across the road. And apparently they done formed a union because they're all standing in the driveway keeping him from leaving for work. I guess those goats thought they was on strike because he couldn't go nowhere. He was being held hostage by livestock. Let me tell you something about goats. They don't just nibble, they commit. Now, goats will eat just about anything. Weeds, briar patches, basically any type of plant that will try to fight back. But flowers, oh, that's smooth leaf, 5-star dining right there. Miss Johnson's flower bed down the road, gone. Someone's apple tree, looking really nervous. I'm looking over there and I can see her clothesline, and one goat had done pulled down her husband's work shirt like it clocked in at 9. And her decorative bushes, they didn't look trimmed, they looked traumatized. They look like Charlie Brown Christmas tree that has seen a few things. Another one looked like a wishbone that had 2 branches sticking out. These goats they're just wandering around her yard, just, chewing, taking their time, making eye contact. Hey, is this your shrub? Sure does taste good. Finally, one of the neighbors has had enough. He gets the homeowners on the phone, and I don't know what was said, but I'm pretty sure there was a lot of yelling and cussing involved. He basically said, you've got about 10 minutes to get these hoof demons out of my freaking yard, or there's going to be a really bad incident happening. You can imagine, neighbors up early in the morning in flip-flops trying to shoo a bunch of goats out of people's yards. Somebody tried to help, and they brought out a bunch of firecrackers. Now, I've heard of a stampede, and I've seen a stampede, but this was a full-blown goatipede. So this herd of goats is going down the road, and apparently that one goat that got into that shirt, somehow had got wiggled into it, and it looked like he was leading the pack to the next neighbor. By the time the owners got back from their vacation, those goats had done more landscaping than a bunch of professionals. The whole street looked like nature had been repossessed. I'm sure there had to have been some kind of lawsuit involved because they got out again. It didn't take them very long to round them up this time. So I guess you ain't lived until you've seen 20 goats turn a quiet neighborhood into a petting zoo crime scene. Okay, so do you have any crazy neighbor stories that you would like to share? Anything about some livestock getting out and causing chaos? Please post those in the comments and like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys again some other time. You have a great day.